Hey everyone, it's Charles Caldwell here, and this is the video for week 2 for MDF3, the one where we add 4 new features to week 1's app. What I'm going to do is, just like last week, have a demo of the app running as we step through a checklist of the items of the 4 things that we changed. So without further ado, let's jump on the computer and see what we changed. Okay, so here we are on the computer, and we have Visor open on the right and our checklist on the left. So let's actually open up this app and start with the cosmetic changes. So we'll start with the changing the layout, a different layout between portrait and landscape. So let me shift this and we'll see that we have a nice new layout. Yes, it is a little pixelated. That's Visor doing that. Now these all are the same fragments. It's the same fragments as from the portrait. The only difference is they are laid out in a different XML file. And we can actually verify that by just checking out. We'll see that we have one that's for landscape and one that is for portrait. And it's just two different layouts, but they all same fragments. So we'll check off that one. Now let's look at the album art. We already have the album art here. I had the album art in the first week's version of this, but now whereas with week 1, all the songs were from a single album. I actually went out and got different songs from different albums. So if we skip forward on these, we'll see that there's a different album art for each of these. And we'll notice that up top, there we'll see in our notification, and if we back up, we see the album art changed in the notification. So that is the cosmetic changes. Now let's take a look at the seek bar. As you could see down there, as this is progressing, the seek the seek bar is moving, and now we also get a little time of how much time has progressed, and we can actually move that around to scrub through the song. So you can hear where in the middle of the song now, and we can scrub the beginning. So that is working great. And then we also have this single repeat here. So let's go to one of the shorter songs. We'll stop this, and then when we start back up again, it'll start the first song again. Now let's hit that single repeat. And then when we scrub to the end here, we'll notice that when it gets to the end, it'll repeat the song over again. Now let's try to go to the next song, and it starts over again. Try to go back, and it starts over again. So just to verify, this works well on other songs as well. Let's turn this on again. Let's go all the way to the end. And it starts right over again. So that is working like a champ. So that's really all the changes that we had. Now we're over in the code, just to point out where the majority of the code changes are. You'll find the majority. I think if you did a git diff between last week's last commit and this week's last commit, you'll find the majority of the changes in the music playback service as well as the main activity. And as you can see here, we did here's some changes for the seek bar, and you'll also see some changes in here relating to the album art. And with the main activity, you'll just find a lot of functions or methods near the bottom that relate to the new UI elements and updating those. And you'll find some small changes in the music playlist that deal with the single song loop. And of course, you'll have all these additional new fragments, whereas last week I only had one main fragment. Now I broke them up into several fragments, so they're much easier to move around and reorganize for the new landscape layout. I look forward to diving in tomorrow and seeing what next week has in store. Until then, thank you for watching.